Welcome back, troops, to the latest edition of Sandwatch Live. Today it's cold as Hoth outside here in the Chicago metropolitan area, and so how fitting would it be for our first product review of 2013 to be the E-Web Heavy Repeating Blaster from Sideshow Collectibles. This latest addition to the Militaries of Star Wars line is awesome. If you can swallow the pill of the $150 price tag, I think you'll be very impressed with this piece on initial inspection of the box. Of course, they managed to show you 3 panels of them assembling the E-Web. I don't know what just the single trooper shooting the blaster here is for, guys. I mean, they lost a little bit on that, but here, you know, again, they show more than one guy working the blaster, which I think this could be a good lure to maybe get you to buy more than one Snowtrooper. They have given us accessories in the past, guys, that you know, you not necessarily, you know, I don't know, we got this years ago, didn't we, the jar table, and we still don't have Chewbacca. Medicom RAH did produce a couple droids, so if you're going to overspend for those and then Sideshow does them down the line, you might regret that too. I'm very surprised we still don't have those figures. Anyway, back to this. We won't be waiting that long for the Snowtrooper. I think Sideshow said it's shipping very soon, pre-orders. I haven't gotten the notice for it being in the warehouse of this posting, but again, limited to 2,000 pieces. I wanted to snatch up on it and get it before it was gone. Empire Strikes Back items tend to do really well. So let's see how well they did. We're going to crack into the nitty-gritty and see what she has to offer, and we're going to bust some rounds back at you here in a few minutes, troops. Come on, man. Let's check it out. Okay, troops, after some quick assembly here, I positioned my 6-scale Stormtrooper just to give you an idea of the scale with this, and I gotta say, at first look, it looks absolutely awesome. I think they did an outstanding job with it. They did a real good job, just little paint chips here and there, just to give you some, you know, minor battle scoring. As you see here with the power generator, they definitely did a great job with that. Looks like they might have had an idea initially for some electronics. You see the what might be lights there, and it is hollow. You can see through it if you look at it. You can see that it's not. They probably wanted to keep that 3-pound weight as down as low as they could. That's where you plug her in there. Just a good looking job on the generator. Again, just minor, you know, battle scoring, just as you remembered it, as they were getting ready to throw some serious rounds at Han Solo and Princess Leia and the droids as they were escaping the Battle of Hoth. Now we're going to get into the details on the cannon here. I'm going to take the trooper off, and we're going to start breaking it down piece by piece. We'll take the barrel of the gun off here, and we're going to let you take a look at that on the side. Great job they did. Just an exact replica of everything you remember from the Battle of Hoth. See over here, you got another idea they might have had for some lighting. You'd think at $150 they could have thrown a couple LEDs on it. Getting back into the base, it does move. It has, like, you know, shocks on there to where it could take you could position it differently if you needed to and get angles on it. The feet move on there, as you see. It's got, you can position it many different ways. One thing I didn't like was the way this plugs in down here. It just doesn't really feel like it's too snug. That might be the one that I got. I don't know. That'd be, you know, Chris Spice luck, but it just seems to be kind of an annoyance with it. I don't particularly care for that one minor detail, other than not having a Snowtrooper to put with it. And even over on the other end, it takes a little bit of manipulating to make that work right. But overall, I think it's a good looking piece, and I think the team at Sideshow did a pretty impressive job of putting together the E-Web blaster. There's no question, troopers, they did an outstanding job replicating the E-Web heavy repeating blaster. It's just a question of, can you withstand the heavy repeated blast to your wallet? $150 in the Canon, $150 in the figure, which, by the way, just got an email from Sideshow. It'll be in their warehouse in 20 days, guys, so we ain't going to have the Jarek syndrome here. But yeah, it's kind of expensive, but they did real good. I managed to operate one at the Motor City Comic Con a couple years back. The Great Lakes Garrison had one on display, built by Roger Raymond, TD866, a good friend of mine. He did a magnificent job, and I think it's exactly what we see here. Overall, Troopers, there's no question about it. Empire Strikes Back has a special place in our hearts, and that's why for me it was just no question I had to pull the trigger on it. But yeah, no doubt about it, guys. The E-Web, they did a great job with it, and if you did add it to your collections, I'm sure you're gonna love it. Until the Snowtrooper arrives, or maybe even something else between here and there, I'm Darth Spice Troopers. You're still so very glad you're not. United we find. Imperial troops have entered the base! Imperial troops have entered the base! We're out of here.
The force is strong with sandtroopers.com. Indeed.